Okay, we're going to the Brecilian Forest.
Yes.
I do want to try something else before going there. But we can go there and try there too. What I want to do is to come back to the party and see, because Liliana has had sort of a reactionary chat with us when I talked to her. I want to see. I want to go to somewhere else and then come back to the camp to see if she has another. Ooh, what is this time? The trader. Ooh, no, something new. A legion of spiders, apparently. Yeah, dense webs. Ooh, deadfall. It's basically spiders. Yeah, they have no chance in hell. So we have to go through a gauntlet of spiders.
All right.
Yeah, just keep the formation tight. Can't avoid getting stuck here. Probably triggers yep.
That's one for me.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? All right.
Might as well take the extra loot. We could use the money. We're not in desperate need of money or anything, but it could to have a little bit of a turn path. Okay, a little bit of a extra amount of cash in storage just in case something interesting pops up. I think what we have is enough, as long as we don't spend it on stupid things.
Can I get you a ladder? Get off
I'm guessing these random encounters, or well, not quite random, but these sort of minor side encounters are determined by the destination you choose, instead of the actual path you walk on the map. Queen Spider. Okay, now we can berserk.
No.
Yeah, you should go down fairly quickly.
I'll get up. I love how
Make a preserver. Both are hands.
Not much of a fight. This was probably a fight that could have happened right after Ostagar, so it can't be all that tough.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
And we're safe.
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
Actually, I've been looking for the Dalish.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
I will tell that to your leader.
Seeing as you are obviously no simple trespasser, I will leave it to the Keeper to decide the importance of your business. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our heirs are still trained on you. Follow me.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
I understand, but this one claims to have important business with our people.
I see. Tell me, stranger, what business could you possibly have with us? We have our own issues we must deal with, as you can see.
I'm representing the Grey Wardens.
You might have simply said so to begin with. Masirinus, Mithra. You may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zathrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
My name's Durin. A pleasure to meet you.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not. I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me. The clan came to the Brecilian Forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
Why did these beasts attack you?
They are savage and unrelenting. They need no reason to attack anyone. What is curious, however, is the ambush. We expect werewolves to be no more cunning than a rabid wolf. The ambush suggests a level of intelligence we've never seen before.
Maybe they aren't as unintelligent as you think.
I doubt that. The very curse that is in their blood fills them with an unreasoning rage that precludes any true thought.
Okay, is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
You're talking about a werewolf.
No, but it is the one who made these werewolves come to be. Within the Brecilian Forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago. but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
You said you could perhaps destroy the curse.
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect. But it's the only hope we have left.
Hmm. I'll find this Witherfang.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brecilian Forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
I do need some equipment.
Then I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you, the kind that the hunters use.
Questions?
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
How do I find Witherfang? No, tell me more about this curse.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
So, if a werewolf bites me, then I will become infected too?
It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten.
How do you know if you have been infected?
You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, and most tellingly, your temper will become wild and uncontrollable. If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather personal.
Okay, if we set out to do this task, we'll have to go all the way. That's what it looks like. So did all the werewolves everywhere stem from Witherfang?
No. The ones from this forest, however, do.
So how did this curse start?
That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sayrel about it if you wish. Go on then.
Okay, how do I find this Witherfang? Any advice?
Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest. I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Underanitation, Grey Warden. My name is Lanaya. I am Zapian's first, what you might call an apprentice, perhaps. I've been studying under the Keeper all my life. I am a bit curious of the outside world. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
Go ahead.
I hear the human cities are very large, thousands upon thousands of souls all packed together in their houses. Is that true?
Yes, some are larger than the eye can see.
How very loud that must be with everyone talking all at once. I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought.
They are used to it, just as the humans are.
Being accustomed to pain and suffering does not make it any less tragic. It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have one more question, though I'm not sure you can answer it. Do the humans ever regret what they did to us?
I think some of them do. Not all humans are the same.
And yet, even if some regret, they do nothing. A poet once wrote of them, before the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own.
Tell me more about yourself.
I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you. If I seem different from the rest of my clan, it's only because I was born amongst humans. I came to the Dalish at a very young age, but I've always retained my curiosity about the world I came from.
So how did you come to the Dalish?
My parents were servants to a human merchant whose caravans plied the southern routes. One day, bandits killed him, and my parents both. I was the only survivor, just a young girl, and the bandits took me. I was their servant for several years.
You sound very matter-of-fact about it.
Do I? It's taken many years of reflection to come to terms with it, to forgive what those men did to me. I can only imagine what would have happened had the clan not saved me from them. I owe them my life for that, and more.
You said the Dalish rescued from the bandits.
The bandits killed a scout when the clan passed near their camp. When the clan discovered him, Zathrian came looking for his killers. He followed their tracks for almost a month, and when he finally caught up to us, he fell on the bandits like a terror. No one could stop him. I sat there and I watched him attack them in a blur, and I reveled in every blow. When he saw me, the fury in his eyes turned to pity. He took me back to the clan, and I've been here ever since.
Did you have family you could have returned to?
It's possible I might have had some, maybe many. Zathrian offered to take me back, but I had no idea where I was from, and I wanted to stay with the man who rescued me. The clan is my family. Any others out there? It's best they believe that little girl died with her parents. For now, the clan is all I need. My old world could not have offered me all this, and the knowledge of a keeper as well. Perhaps one day, when I am keeper, I might inquire out of curiosity. I'm not sure what lies down that road except pain, however.
What does a keeper do exactly?
A keeper is, first and foremost, the leader of the clan. He decides where we go and when we shall move. He's also responsible for knowing the clan's ancient lore and passing it on to the others in the clan. Without a keeper, the clan's knowledge is lost forever, so the clan protects him like no other.
How did you become a keeper?
I am not a keeper. I am Zathrian's first. Though because I was not born into the clan, becoming his first was very difficult. We Dalish have old traditions. The clans come from the ranks of the nobility that once ruled the Dales, you see. The keepers of those old clans have the strongest and purest blood that reaches back to the days of Arlathan. I had to compete against the other candidates for first, to be better than them in everything, simply because I was not of the old blood.
What did Zathrian think of that?
He was proud of me. I've always thought of him as a father in a way, and he could not hide his pleasure when I became his first. The clan has placed great trust in me. One day, I will lead them and be the one who secures our future.
Why are the Dalish so hostile?
They have reason. Since the days of Arlathan, my people have been either subjugated or homeless.
What is this Arlathan you mentioned?
It was our ancestral home, long ago when the humans first came to these lands. We were free then, and immortal. We did not know how to deal with the humans, and in the end, they turned their power against us and destroyed Arlathan. Our ancestors were enslaved, and our culture lost forever.
Didn't Arlathan fight back? No, elves were immortal then, do you mean?
They died, but not of an aged body as other races do. Not until the humans came. According to the legends, association with humans caused us to quicken. Our blood sped, and we began to age. So we avoided them naturally. And then we were enslaved by them for 1,000 years. And in so doing, we all were quickened permanently and our immortality destroyed. Or so the old tales say.
Could you get your lifespan back then?
In time and with seclusion. We Dalish have lengthy lifespans, and they will get longer. Zathrian himself has lived many centuries, though that is unusual even for us.
Again, about the Dalish nation. Does Arlathan still exist? No. So, didn't Arlathan fight back?
The Tevinter Imperium was a force to be reckoned with. It was ruled by mages with powerful blood magic. Though Arlatham fought, they lost.
But the elves were eventually freed, right?
Yes. After a millennium of slavery, our people were freed by Andraste, the human's prophet who spawned the Chantry.
But you don't worship the Maker.
We worship the creators, as we always have. We give thanks to Andraste for her part in our freedom, but we do not worship her or her god.
I can see why you resent humans then.
Shemlin, we call them. Quick children. I suppose it takes a certain arrogance to look upon another people as children, no? Perhaps we should be more heedful of our own role in Arlathan's loss. Even so, it was a bitter lesson to learn. One we are not grateful for.
I thought your homelands were called the Dales.
That was our second homeland. Our first was the great city of Arlathan. The Dales came when they were freed from enslavement. Elves everywhere journeyed hundreds and thousands of miles to the Dales, eager to start their lives anew. They called it the Long Walk. They reached the Dales and made it their own. And one day it was taken from us too, and you wonder why we are hostile.
Is there no way to get to on the clan's good side?
It requires an individual to prove he is not the outsider we have come to expect. Your own task to help our clan is certainly a step in the right direction. Certainly.
Tell me about Zathrian.
Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
Hey, persuade. Lost much. What has he lost?
He lost his family a very long time ago. I don't know the story, but I understand the circumstances were horrific. As you wish. Darth Shirel.
Yes? What is it you need? Have you news?
I spoke to Linnea about you.
And what did she have to say?
She told me you'd lost your family, but wouldn't say how.
I would rather not speak of it. It is very painful for me, even now after so long. The werewolves were responsible. That is all you need to know, and should adequately explain my hatred of them, no? Let us leave it at that.
So... that complicates things. Because if there's a long previous history between the leaders of this group and the werewolves, there might be a reason why they're ambushing this Dalish group particularly. But why wouldn't he tell us? Okay, she said that you have been keeper for a very long time.
That's true. Hundreds of years, if you must know. Slowly, the Dalish will all know once again the agelessness of the elves. For now, only a few of us have regained that ability, but I cannot say any more on that. I trust your curiosity is sated. I must return to caring for my...
Don't touch the equipment here. At least we were told to, so I'm going to stay away from them. I don't want to be accused of being a thief. Let's see a merchant.
Anathara, I should get back to work before Master Verathorn skins me alive.
Those Halas certainly are proud and beautiful. It's as though they realize how special they are.
Hala? What? I have no idea what you're rambling about.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain? No, Master Verathorn. I think I just used too much heat. You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
Elves and their wood shaping. It's unnatural. Why use wood when you got perfectly good metal and stone?
Spoken like a true child of the stone, my friend.
Who you call a child, old man?
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verathorn. And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
What exactly do you make here?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
What if I found some iron bark for you?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
I'll take a look when I'm in the forest.
That would please me, so long as our hunters come first.
Okay, I was told you could supply me with equipment.
Yes, the Keeper sent word that you might ask me for such. I took the liberty of assembling some goods that our hunters use. There is a large chest by the Araville, where I put everything we could spare. Feel free to sort through it and take whatever you need.
What about any other equipment you could spare?
I have nothing left that the clan could spare, but we do have goods that we were going to bring to the Shemlin villages to barter with. I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
So, anything interesting? Potent health pulses. Nature Salve. I think this is the first time I've seen this. Resistance to poison damage. Potent health pulses. I'm buying that. Okay, you could get elf root, toxin extract, and death root in infinite supply here. Yeah, elf root is so cheap. It's incredibly cheap. That's a lot of what healing items are made of, so I'm buying a lot of elf root. Tome of Skill and Sundry. A general skill point. Tome of Mortal Vessel, basically an attribute point that costs you 12 gold. That's a good use for your money. Dalish gloves. Ooh, manual shapeshifter. Well, I might as well buy it. Morgan is not teaching me, so it's way to unlock it. Potent health. Elf fruit flask distill. Yeah, we just need elf fruit, and there's quite a lot of potions right there, so I'm not buying any more elf fruit. We don't have any of those, so everything we're going to have as potent health policies are the ones we produce. Same with the lyrium, so they're quite valuable. And I'm looking for tools. Arcane technique. Oh shit. Do I really not use these? I guess not. Okay, attributes. I'm not taking shapeshifter. More willpower and a little bit more medic. Higher, deeper pool of magic is more important for her. And expert combat training. Yes. Ah, shit. I'm not using my talent points yet. Maybe to get the mass rejuvenation. I'm not using it. I'd like to get the second specialization, whatever it's going to be, and then make my choices. Cunning, magic, dexterity. Need strength. Take strength. Templar abilities. Uh, 22 strength I think is enough. And a single attribute point. Low strength. More survival. Okay, I have forgotten again. Again, I've forgotten. We do have the ability to steal, don't we? Okay, this is gonna be super. I think this steal. Stealing failed. I don't really understand how we're supposed to steal anyway. Why can't I?
On my way.
21 silver. Yay!
It's done.
I was hoping something a bit more useful, to be honest. Eldest of the Sun. Elven God of Vengeance. Yeah, I can steal money from these.
I'll do it.
I never thought I'd ever set foot in a Dalish camp.
Yes, Wind's mission. Shit, I wasn't supposed to take stuff from these. Crap. Hella. Okay, it's a nice looking deer. Mother of the Hella.
Who comes? Oh, it is you, stranger. You startled me.
You don't seem very happy. Yeah. I wasn't trying to sneak up on you.
I made no accusation. I have no fear of you, despite your reputation. I was simply preoccupied with the Hala and did not hear your approach. For a moment I thought you a wolf.
What is a Hala?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call landships. They are our companions and our guides.
We have nothing similar in Orzammar, except the Bronto.
I have heard of the Bronto. They are beasts of burden, yes? The Hala are not like that. We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
So why have you separated this one from the others?
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery. For her sake, as well as that of the others.
Is there anything I can do?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
Oh, survival. Try to calm the Hala.
Yes, that's it. She's calming down. That's it, love. Be calm. Tell me what troubles you. Ah, I see. It is her life mate who is sick, not her. He was bitten on the leg during the attack, and she fears greatly for him. I did not realize another Hala was injured. This will allow me to prevent the sickness from spreading to the entire herd. Masiranus, thank you. You have done my clan a great boon this day. I will always be grateful for your help.
Yay! We did good things! Completed quest. Well, that wasn't too bad. I guess if you don't have survival, you might have trouble finishing that. Goddess of the Hunt. The Hearth Keeper.
Andera Natishan, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
They have been a bit suspicious.
That's like saying that dender rash is a bit itchy. You'll tear the skin off your arse and be glad you did it.
I would be the same in their place. They have just been attacked, after all.
It is not our intention to insult a Grey Warden. We are simply wrapped up in the plight of our hunters. It is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brecilian Forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
You don't seem very happy about that.
None of us are happy about this situation, and I least of all. But I shouldn't speak too much about this, especially with an outsider. I am sure you have little interest in my problems.
Please, I'd like to hear about it.
It's odd to talk so freely with a stranger, but perhaps you can help me. My wife Dalish and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Dalish is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her. If I could just know if Dalish is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
Perhaps, perhaps I could convince Zathrian to tell the truth.
No. It would be very rude to accuse the Keeper of lying. I know he means well. I just need to know. One way or another. If you were in the forest, perhaps you might come across her. Alive or dead. Any news would be better than none. And in return, I would be happy to gift you an amulet made by our craftsman. It may fetch you some coin in the human lands.
I'll see what I can do.
You are most kind. Please, should you come across my wife, return and tell me.
Yeah, feeling. Lot writing.
I'm sorry, but I must attend to our ailing farm.
Hello?
Hello yourself. Who are you?
I'm Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
So why can't you?
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
Persuade. Try me, I might surprise you.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
Okay. Girl problems, I see.
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
Shit. Can I ask you something?
I don't think there's anything I can tell you. My clanmates in the camp would be better at that.
I think you can, depending on how you feel like you can do a little bit of a mischief here too. You can try to get them together, or you can try to have your own fun with them. I don't want to anything to do with them.
I hear you had a hand in saving the Hala, Macerinas. I'm not sure what we would do without them.
It's not like I don't want to help people here. That's what my character certainly has done, and is very aligned to that. But usually it's something of a real problem, or something I can trivially do while being on a more important business. I'm not going to try to have some kind of a little kid get a girlfriend. That's no, 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 no. I would get involved if I wanted to maybe manipulate things or try to have my fun with either the boy or the girl, but I have no interest in either, so they can solve their own problems or not. It doesn't matter to me. Have you ever heard of an elf named Aneurin?
I appreciate you trying to find him, but what are the chances?
Aneurin the healer?
You know Aneurin?
He lives? No, it can't be him. Perhaps it is a common elven name.
No, I know of only one Aneurin.
Ah, it makes sense. Aneurin said that he was from the human cities. You are old friends, then?
If it's the same Aneurin, yes, we knows him.
If you seek Aneurin, you must venture into the forest. He prefers to be amidst the trees and the animals.
Thank you all so much.
What do you know about the werewolves?
We know only what Zathrian has told us over the years. I never saw one myself until the attack.
Okay, this is another problem. We know only what Zathrian has told us. Shit. I was hoping someone else might be able to give the true story that Zathrian really refuses to talk about. But no, I'm guessing we'll have to see if someone else outside this group knows something. How does one fight them?
The hunters say they have strength and speed far beyond what's ordinary, and are as tough as such beasts come. Like wolves, they hunt in packs so as to combine their strength. But in the end, a blade kills them as surely as it does any other. What you need to fear is their bite. If you're infected, you are done. Though not right away, and not all at once.
Do they have any strange abilities?
As you know, they can shapeshift into wolves, allowing them to hide amidst the true wolves.
Is there any way to prevent being afflicted by their curse?
Other than not to get bitten? Not that I know of.
So we're going to get bitten. Someone's going to get bitten at least. So once we enter that forest, we'll have to go all the way through. If they are so mindless, how did they ambush you?
Some of us have wondered. The Keeper says they are simply cunning, that any beast can lie in wait. But this seemed more than that. It was planned. These are no simple beasts. Then the real question is why the Keeper would insist that it is not so.
Yeah. Why would he lie?
I do not believe he would. But even the wisest of men do not always see the truth in front of them, nor do they always wish to. I see. You need something else from us, or no?
Okay, even their own people have doubts. I'm guessing something else is going on. At least things are quite a bit more complicated than they seem. What is that cannon? There doesn't appear to be all that much interesting things anymore here, so I think I'll be going deeper into the forest. Yep. Finally, the actual Brecilian Forest.